Hello, good morning. It's Thursday. I'm back in my usual vlogging routine. So today Matthew is usually at college, but he's not allowed in because of his broken foot. So we are going to a car museum today because well, there's something to do. Is a bit kind of upset that he can't be in college. That bothers him. And of course Matthew is homeschooled now, so you know, at any opportunity we have to think of things like this to do. But this is a nice day out anyway, you know, whether it's to do with homeschooling or not. But so yeah, we're going there. I was hoping to set off by about 9 o'clock, but it's already 9:30 and I'm only just going to get petrol now. Matthew's at home getting ready, having his breakfast and getting dressed. I'm going to go and put some petrol in the car, then go back, and hopefully he'll be up and ready and not falling back to sleep, but we shall see. It was strange not vlogging yesterday. I've got so used to doing it now. But you didn't miss out on much. We just went to, well, I went to work in the day and then got home, and me and Matt went out for tea. We just went to a pub down the road. We went there, had tea, and then came home and just watched TV. And Dexter sat on Matt for the first time, so that was really sweet. Matt was really happy about that. Testing out my other lipstick today. This is the Maybelline Superstay Matte Ink, I think it's called. So I was really impressed with that Revlon 16-hour one the other day. So we'll see how this one goes. So yeah, come along with us for the day, and I have no idea what this car museum's like. I've never been before. I've got a rough idea how to get there, but I've told you all before, I've got a terrible sense of direction. But I've got a rough idea as to where it is, so let's hope. Matthew's got a really good sense of direction. We're the absolute opposite, so he's good to have with me. He seems to, like, I don't know, he has like an inbuilt sat nav. He automatically knows which direction he's pointing in and stuff. I don't know how he does it. I'm the opposite. But anyway, yes, come along with us, see how today goes. That old fire engine. Showing. They're cool, aren't they? These cars.
Everyone congratulates Donald Campbell on smashing the world's water speed record. And British Petroleum are proud of the fact that Bluebird ran on BP fuel and lubricants.
Quite nice, isn't it?
Nice. Nice to live in one of them houses, isn't it? Well, we're on our way home now. We've been to the motor museum. It's good, wasn't it, Matt?
Yeah.
Did you like it? Yeah. It doesn't take very long to get around. It's only small. And then we went to the cafe and had some lunch, but the cafe was rubbish, wasn't it?
Yeah.
And expensive. It was like $22.75 for that, and
Right.
it was rubbish. We hardly ate any of it. I got lost coming here, which I said I would, didn't I? Well, I missed a turn in somewhere. I don't know. I ended up having to like loop back. But Matt says he knows the way home. Yes?
Yeah. Do you know like Underbarrow?
Yeah.
I don't know what Underbarrow
No, not from here. I don't from here.
is. Well, do you know where it is? Like,
Yeah,
from
where in the
Kent?
world, yeah.
So you go there.
Yeah, how do I get there? Yeah, that's really helpful, Matt. That's right near where we live, but
I'll show
I have
you.
to get there.
Right? Whoa, look at that view.
At that view. See how we looking?
Aren't you glad we went this way?
I can't look at it, can I?
Well, you'll be able to. Oh, that is quite nice. That.
Just pulled over for a minute just because look at this view.
This is a nice view.
How lucky are we to live around here? Okay, so we're back in Kendal now, and I just thought I would show you Postman Pat's post office. Greece Bank's post office. Postman Pat, the famous children's television character, was born in 1978 at 32 Greenside, where his author John Cunliffe lived. The local sub-post office was here at 10 Greenside, where John began his research for the series, and imagine Mrs. Goggins sitting behind the counter. The post office closed in 2003, but Pat travelled on his little red van for many a year after that, delighting children all over the world. Kendal Civic Society's sake.
I don't think it is.
It is, it's a house now. Oh, look, and there's Pat. Okay, so the time is, yeah, alright, the time is 2:20, and I'm gonna go and do the dreaded shopping, the dreaded food shopping. Matt's gone to meet his mates out of college, so yeah, I'm gonna go and do that. I'll be as quick as I can, because as you know, because I say it every time, I bloody hate food shopping. I always get a headache, and I can only presume it's the lights that give me a headache, the bright lights. Right, go do the food shopping and then come home. Hopefully I'll be home about 3:30ish, although I'll probably get stuck in the school traffic, won't I? But then I am going to, what I plan on doing is putting my pyjamas on, because I can't think I have to go anywhere else today. Put my PJs on, let Dexter out, and he can be out for the rest of the night then, and give his cage a really good clean up, and just do the general housework really, because I haven't done anything today other than put a load of washing on. That's literally the only housework that I've done. So that's the plan for the rest of the day. Well, Dexter's been out of his cage, and he's mainly been sat on top of his cage playing with his stuff up there. He's had a little fly around, and then he's just gone back in his cage. He's been in there a little while now. Not up for coming out today. Well, he has been out, but I think he's had enough now. You coming back out, Dex? Anyway, the time is 6:30. Lipstick's done alright. It's not as good as the other one. It's gone a bit, you can see it's gone a bit horrible around there. But I did put it on at about 9 o'clock this morning, so it's not bad, is it? Well, it's good actually. It's not bad at all. But yeah, it definitely needs to come off now. I can definitely feel I've got it on. Oh, here he comes. Hello. I'm about to have my tea now. I've got what am I having? Crispy chili beef. You know, just like a ready meal thing that you put in the oven. So yeah, and I'm just watching a bit of TV. I'm just having a bit of a lazy evening, really. Hoping this little fella comes and sits on me. Although not right now because I need to get my tea out of the oven. That'll be when he comes and sits on me, won't it? Good morning. The time is 20 to 11. Dexter's cage is open, but he doesn't feel like coming out. I told you before, he's really grumpy in the morning, so he's just having his breakfast and then he'll probably think about coming out. Today we were going to go to the zoo, but I barely slept last night and I woke up this morning feeling pretty rotten. So then I thought, oh, actually I don't think I want to go to the zoo. But now I'm up, I'm feeling okay now. So I'm going to go and wake Matt up. I'm going to give him till 11 o'clock. I'm going to go and wake him up and see what he fancies doing. So that's why I decided I'd let Dexter out this morning so he can have a fly about. But he doesn't seem to fancy it. Do you know what? For the last few days I've had really puffy, tired eyes. And I thought it was tiredness and I even got some cream for puffy eyes to put on. It didn't work, and then I realised that they were quite sore as well. Well, not sore, but like sensitive. So I thought, well, I've been using different mascara for this last week, and so I didn't use it yesterday. I used a different one, and actually my eyes are much better today. So I think it was the mascara, which is a shame. Oh, hello. Hello. Going to sit on me? You come in. What's this? You like phones, don't you? What's that? Ooh. Where are you going, mister? He really does not like hands. You put yourself there, Dexter. I didn't put you there, you put yourself there. You're going up here? The time is now 12:15. We've decided that we are going to the zoo, so I've been having a little cry about Dice. Don't chew them wires, Dexter. Dexter's up here on the... Oh, it's come off now. I've got some string lights that go around the mirror, so he's chewing them. I'm not going to be able to turn any string lights on in this house because this boy chews them all. Hello? You're going to be nosy. It's been really sweet. It's been sat on me and he climbed right up onto my shoulder and was chewing my hair again before. I didn't film it though because I was on the phone to my mum. Well, I FaceTimed my mum to show her. Did you just poo then? Did you? Did you? I hope it didn't go off me. I don't know where it's gone though. Or did I imagine it? I might have imagined it. Yeah, me and Matt are going to go to the zoo. I'm just waiting for him to get up though. Woke him up about 11 o'clock. He's already fallen back to sleep once. Anyway, it's gone really cold. I have to figure out how to get him back in his cage now. Whenever I've got all the time in the world, he just goes back into his cage. And then when I'm wanting to go somewhere, he will not go back in. It's like he senses it. It's like he knows. What are you up to? Right, shall make myself another coffee and then I shall go and make Matt get up. Well, we set off to go to the zoo, but Matt was in the foulest mood you could ever imagine, so I just turned the car around and came back home. So we're not doing anything today. Okay, so let me update you on the day. I'm back in my chair. Me and Matt ended up going to look around a bike shop just to get ideas for Christmas because he wants some bike like clothing and a new bike helmet and stuff for Christmas. So we just went to look around the bike shop. It's been proper miserable today. I don't know, it's just teenage moodiness, but oh. Anyway, he cheered up a bit when we went and did that. It ended up, we had this kind of fallout where I just said we're not going and came back inside, and then he was upset that he'd upset me, so we ended up having a bit of a chat, but by then it was too late to go to the zoo anyway. So yeah, that's why we decided to do that. So we did, and that was nice, just had a little wander around, and then we went to a cafe for lunch. That's it, we've just come home. The time is 10 to 4. He's gone down to the skate park to see some friends, and I'm gonna let Dexter back out of his cage again now. So yeah, it's been a bit of a crappy day, to be honest. Well, it ended up being okay, but it just didn't go as it was meant to go. But there we go, the joys of teenagers, eh? And he'd probably say the joys of mothers, so there you go. Hello, good morning. It's Sunday. Sorry I didn't... Oh, what's going on here? Bit of road rage going on. Anyway, sorry, distracted. Yeah, sorry I didn't film yesterday because... well, nothing happened. I was just at work during the day, and then I came home and I was just really tired. I'm so tired at the moment, I'm just not sleeping at all, which is driving me insane. Yeah, so I didn't do anything. I just like hung out with Dexter, usual Saturday night stuff. Yeah, so that was that. Matt had his mates stopping over last night. They're still asleep, of course. It is 10 to 11. So it's not really very early, but you know what teenage boys are like. So right now I'm on my way to home base because I want to do some winter hanging baskets. I did some last year. I just used some like winter bedding plants, which were okay. They were a little bit boring, so I'm going to see if I can do anything else. I'm thinking maybe fern or something like that. I don't know. I'll see what home base has got. It's not a very big garden that they've got, but go and have a look. And then I'm going to go to my sister's to see her and her family. I feel like I've not seen them for a while. And then that's it really. And then I'm going home, do some jobs, and nothing very exciting. Oh my goodness, I'm finally home. I feel like I've done nothing but be in the car today. It's been horrible. I went to home base for hanging baskets, didn't really like them, there wasn't much choice. So then I went to my sister's for a couple of hours, and then I decided to go to B&Q, but that's the other end of town, so I went there. They didn't have anything, nipped into Asda, then came back to home base. Again, this is the other end of town, but the trouble is our like one-way system is just the most ridiculous system, so it takes forever. And then I went to Pets at Home to get some food for Dex, and then that's it. I went back to home base, did I say that, and got some hanging baskets. I got these. They're nothing special, they're nothing amazing, but it's just something to put outside the front door, 'cause the front of my house, it's the most ugly house from the outside, so just anything to kind of pretty it up a little bit. Matt's gone down to the skate park, so I haven't actually seen him today. Right, anyway, I am now going to do the housework because the house is a bit tin, and then let Dexter out of his cage, and I'm going to clean his cage yet again because although I only did it on Friday, it is a mess. He has obviously been eating his greens, I'm telling you. It's awful. I won't show you because it's pretty disgusting. the housework is done, or as much as I'm doing anyway. It's now 5:05, so the only thing that I've got left to do is clean little man's cage out and let him out, let him have a fly around. But I've just remembered I meant to be having an Amazon delivery today, and I've looked and it says that it's out for delivery at the moment, but it's 5:05, so is it gonna come? I don't know. So I think what I might do is wait till 5:30. If it's not here by then, I'll just draw the curtains and carry on. And I think it's just some more fairy lights, of course it is. Excuse me, outdoor ones. So I think they'll fit through the letterbox anyway. So yeah, I might just draw the curtains and pretend I'm not in if someone knocks at the door. Just because I don't want Dexter to fly out the door, obviously. So my Amazon parcel came. I cleaned Dexter's cage out. He's actually back in it now. The door is open, but he's in it having something to eat. Unfortunately, because I'm an absolute idiot, I forgot to cover the mirror up and he flew into it. So it's okay, but he was startled. I've done that twice now. I really need to remember to cover it up. So he's a bit startled, so he's not been very close to me tonight. He's just been sat on top of his cage, really. He's got enough something to eat. Hopefully he comes back out and bless him. So I'm going to have my tea now. I'm having sweet and sour chicken, and I am about to watch the Amanda Knox Netflix film / documentary, whatever it is. I'm not sure. I mean, I'm not sure if it's a documentary or a film, or a bit of both. I don't know. But yeah, I'm going to watch that. The time is 6:30. Well, I finished watching the Amanda Knox documentary. It was a documentary. And do you know what? I think I've changed my mind. I've always thought she was guilty, but after watching that, I don't think she is. So, I don't know. I guess it depends on what you read and watch, doesn't it? But I really don't think she's anymore. Let me know if you've watched it or what your thoughts are on the whole case. This little boy's here singing away. Yeah, so the time is 9:10. I'm going to go and have a quick shower. Hopefully get to watch Louis Theroux tonight. I still haven't watched a full one. I never got to watch one yet last week either because Matt's mate wanted to lift home, so I missed the first half of it. This is a longer one tonight. It's I think it's an hour and a half, this one tonight. So yeah, I shall go and go and have a shower and get in my PJs and watch that in bed, I think. I just realised that it is 12 years ago today that Matthew had his first broken bone. And he did that when he was 3 years old, and he broke both the bones in his left forearm. And we actually watched the fireworks from an ambulance because he had to, well, it's a long story, but he had to go for surgery and we had to go in an ambulance, but then they couldn't get an ambulance and he ended up missing his surgery for a while. But anyway, we watched the fireworks from an ambulance this time 12 years ago. And there he is in cast once again. God love him. Right, anyway, I've got to try and get this noisy little one back in his cage. He's been quiet. He's been quiet all night and now he's starting. It's bedtime. I've given him some strawberry today. That's what that red stuff is in the dish, if you can see. But he doesn't like it. He does not trust the strawberry. Do you? Come and see me. Right, anyway, I am going to go for a shower because time's ticking on. Can't miss Louis Theroux again. Thank you all for watching. Hope you've enjoyed it, and I shall see you all next week.